Hi, good evening. Wanted to talk about something which is kind of like an extension from the last talk I did about living or kind of being trapped living in the future. Um, so I've talked with other people about this, and it's something I've been through myself, and that's the whole um, feeling that you don't have a purpose, you don't have a goal, or there's no mission, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I went through this, and for me, it felt like I'll explain what it felt like for me, and maybe that'll resonate with maybe how you feel. So for me, it was kind of this nagging feeling that I don't have a purpose. I don't know what I'm doing, and then it became more pronounced. It almost felt because I didn't have that purpose, I didn't have that drive. I felt um, kind of unworthy. I felt small. I felt um, that I didn't know that I should know what I'm doing, and I felt shameful, I guess, that I didn't know where I was going. I would compare myself to other people who I thought or were perceived to have some sort of purpose, and um, it was pretty. It got quite depressing at times, actually. Um, and some of this may be how you feel. Some of you may not feel this at all, which is great. But if you do feel these may be feelings that you also have. So here's kind of what I realised about this, that if you play this out, that you feel you don't have a purpose, and you tell yourself you don't have a purpose, and you play this out, what happens? Well, nothing really happens. Nothing changes, because you're essentially trapped. You're trapping yourself in the self-fulfilling prophecy that you don't have a purpose, which makes you feel bad, which means you find it more difficult to find any sort of purpose you might want or have, and you kind of get into this trap, and it's a kind of a trap your mind, your subconscious mind plays on you, because being trapped somewhere, being stuck, even if it's in a place where you're suffering, where it's uncomfortable, it's difficult, may also be incredibly familiar and comfortable in kind of a bizarre way. You're used to these feelings, you're used to how this feels, you're used to being stuck here. Being somewhere else feels different and is new, and your ego, your subconscious mind will resist that change. Like your ego kind of hates change. So any change that you try and make, your ego is going to resist, even if it's the best change that you can do for yourself. So you get kind of trapped in this place of not having a purpose and thinking that you won't be able to find it, but at the same time not really taking any efforts or any steps to make the future any different, to actually kind of get out of whatever place you're in right now. Now, kind of going back, maybe relating back to the couple of other talks I've done. So you're here in this place right now, wherever you are in your life, whatever you're feeling inside, and whatever stage of life you're at. You're here right now because you decided to get here. You made a bunch of decisions, there are some experiences you had, I guess some decisions weren't yours, but you've got yourself here with everything that's come with you, with all the emotions and the baggage and everything, to this place right now. And this is your moment in life, right, where we're talking about right now, which means you are already living your purpose. This is your purpose. Your purpose is right now. Your purpose is to grow from here, to put yourself to one side, to get over yourself, to face the issues that you have, so that you can be of service and of purpose to other people or someone else. So if you're wishing for the future to manifest some purpose for you, to bring something to you, it won't happen unless you're able to solve why you're stuck right now. If you can figure out why you're stuck, if you're able to unblock yourself, release whatever needs to be released right now, then you're going to break that cycle. Then you can start looking to finding something fulfilling in what you do. And purpose will come. Now purpose can also be, I thought purpose had to be this big thing like, I don't know, solving third world debt, or feeding all the starving people in Africa, or curing AIDS, or all these, big things. But then I realized that actually purpose can be something immediate and actually quite small. So, like for example, I went and took my children to a farm and a pumpkin patch over the weekend. So my purpose on Sunday when we did that was to be totally present with my children, so they can enjoy me and I could enjoy them, and that was my purpose. My purpose right now is to put myself aside and to talk to you guys. Your purpose may be tomorrow morning to get up and make your kids an amazing breakfast and take your kids to school and nurture them in the morning so they know they're loved and they can enjoy school. Your purpose tomorrow may be to go into work and you've got to face the board of directors and present some sort of direction in the company because you feel this is a better way for you to be of service to the company and for the employees of the company to be of service to whatever they do. You kind of get the idea. So purpose can be right now and it can be immediate. And that's probably where you should start, is with an immediate purpose. Purpose will also change. So as you change and as you grow, your purpose can change and evolve. And I think that's why you look at some people who have these sort of amazing, they are driven and they have this amazing purpose. I think they started small and I think they grew. I think they grew into this person who was able to affect a lot of people, directly or indirectly, because they're able to put themselves to one side, and the purpose isn't about them, it's about something else and someone else bigger than them. But you'll never be able to put yourself to one side and think about someone else or something bigger than you if you're not able to get past the issues that are holding you back and trapping you right now. And that's the trick, is to try and figure out what is going on inside you right now. What can I change to release myself and open me up so I can be a better service and to find a purpose. So if you want to know more, I put a link in the comments, which can be down here or here. Go to my website and we can book an introductory call and talk about how you're feeling and if I'm able to help unlock you so you can start finding what kind of a purpose might look like for you. I'd love to be able to help you. Please get in touch. And that's it from me. I'll catch you soon. Bye.